No stars. None. And the sun is rising. See that? Oh, by the way, it's beautiful. I'm gonna see it for a second so you guys can just look at it. We have a lot of homeless people. Well, not homeless, but drug addicts that used to walk around this neighborhood every morning and go digging through people's trash. So one night, I went out there and said, "Hey, listen, none of the neighbors want to see you digging in the trash at night. You're more than welcome to recycle your face off during the daytime. No problem at all. But I want to tell you guys in advance that the neighbors don't want to see you out here at night. They think you're probably a thief or something, and I don't want anything to happen to you. So instead of like doing what some people do, is just screaming and yelling at homeless people, found the right approach is to kind of terrify them nicely, because they're not going to try and fight you or anything, and they're not going to try and do anything to you. You know what I'm saying? They're just out here scrambling for literally garbage bags full of plastic, and they exchange that for whatever. But the homeless out in Mexico are very docile, because, I mean, think about it. You know how it feels when you're hungry and you have no energy? They don't have the ability to fight you. I mean, they might be crazy or something like that, but lunatic, but in general, unlike the States, the homeless are not violent. Not here. But what a spectacular just sunrise, you know? By the way, I hosed off the chicken bus. Every morning, this is so beautiful here. When the sun comes up, you get a nice, beautiful blast of just that vitamin D, that vitamin A. First thing in the morning, right here. Just, I'm not telling you to stare at the sun, but God, man, it's so beautiful. And you never get sick of it. Brother, you live in Germany for a decade or two, and you wake up to darkness and sad clouds and gray, no sun. You get sick of it. I think I got sick of shoveling snow. I hate shoveling snow, so you know. Everybody loves snow so much. Oh, it's so beautiful. Nothing is beautiful about snow 1 or 2 days later. What the fuck? These are my cameras. As you can see, no stars again. Any stars where you guys are? We haven't seen a single star in weeks. Not one. But man, it's so beautiful. Every day it's like this purpley sky. It's not blue. Then it's like dark orange, red. I'm going to show y'all something. Right out there is a mountain. That mountain right there. It's not much of a mountain. It's more of a small mountain. That mountain caught fire about 4 years ago. And up there is this little church thing. It's called Three Crosses, or Three Crucifixes. And that whole mountain range right there caught fire. And right before it hit that part of town, which was called something Blanco, I caught that mountain caught fire. We went out there, just a few of us, and from 8 a.m. until midnight the following day is when all that was put out. All that was on fire. Now let me show you the other mountain. That mountain caught fire. And that mountain caught fire. That one was a bitch. Because we had no water, shovels, you know, just whacking the shit out of, you know, sparks. It was a massive brush fire, basically, because there are no trees up there. Not a lot of trees up there, but any trees that were got fucking just barbecued. That was the only time I've ever been that close to dying, was there in a fire. Most volunteers would be like, fuck this, I'm out of here. Not me, man. If you're gonna battle depression, nervousness, anxiety, you got to do the things that cause anxiety. You got to do the thing that makes you uncomfortable. So that's what I've been doing. It makes me uncomfortable. I've been doing it. That's why people do like ice baths and saunas and all that. Yeah, this camera does this sunrise no justice. It's red, like behind what you see right here. I guess you can see the camera is adjusting. But that's all very light in comparison to what it really looks like. More of a pink, orange undertone. It's not really yellow. You see yellow, but in reality it's little bit like salmon color. But there's that purple sky, guys, and not a star in the sky. I'm telling you, I've been up since 3. Not a single star in the sky. This is sunrise, though. That's what it looks like. Somebody said, that can't be Mexico. Where's all the graffiti? Well, this was me and my friends doing. We had the roads fixed. We had all the graffiti painted over. And then we terrified the people who thought if they ever came down this road again with a spray paint can, better be prepared for the worst 30 seconds of your fucking life. Because those widows over there don't mess around. I mean, think about it, dude. If you go to spray paint shit and there's an armed guard standing there, I mean, you're pretty much who in their right mind is gonna go and spray paint a wall? You can't even see it because the adjustment of the light is crazy here. Okay. That is the color. Almost. That's almost the color. See how the adjusted? Yeah. Wild, huh? And now it's like a salmon, orange, pink. But all you see is yellow. Mm. What do y'all think about this? This is pretty cool if this is a simulation. But I saw some stuff last night that made me um, maybe kind of confirmed what I knew already. You know how that is. You got a friend that's a conspiracy theorist and he sounds like a nut. Then 10 years later, you find out everything he said was true. Like, that's too crazy to be real. But when I saw those, now you guys saw that I have 2 videos where we supposedly saw UFOs. And I got them on video. I was like, all right, guys, we're going to take a video of this. There's these things. They're literally like almost caricatures of what you and I would think a UFO looks like a dick, like a disc, like a dick. It really looks like an Indian lingam. And they were like at a 45-degree angle. And first there was 1, then there was 2, then there was 5. And they broke apart, then they went back together. And this is all around the moon. And to me, it just looked like a giant projection because the aircraft to be that big, being that far away, it would be the size of like a small town. So when I look at them, and okay, so the video I saw last night was the clouds again and that massive bright light, but it looked like it was a fuck up. Like they had gone to do the projections of the fake UFOs in the clouds. Did you guys see this? This is ridiculous. It's like they tried to do the, and it was amazing. I mean, I'm impressed. But back in Germany, back in the old days, we had this like Gatling gun light that we used to shoot up in the clouds because Germany is just cloudy all the time. And we had this Gatling gun thing that would shoot this, giant beam, and it would hit the clouds, and then we would spin it, and it would spin around and get bigger, get smaller. But we were able to project that and show people where the club was. So it was the same thing basically. It's like a giant projector they used for clubs that they were shooting up into the sky, but they fucked up a little bit because it seemed to me like it's a computer program that's projecting something that looks like a UFO in the brightest white possible. Now I'm doing this early because no one wants to be videoed, especially not that kitty cat right there. He's trying to get inside the chicken bus. What are you doing? What are you doing, little kitty cat? Huh? So, uh-oh. But this is literally what Mexico is like. This is like rural, medium town. I think there were 80,000 people at one point in this little town. Now, the town I'm moving to has the lowest population in the entire region. They say that the population of people in the town I'm going to, even though it's a big region and it's a big population region-wise, there's not more than 5,000 people in the town where I'm moving to. No police, no firefighters, no paramedics. There's no clinics. There's no hospitals. There's no... I have never seen wait, I saw a National Guard there once. They stopped me. They actually stopped me. I'm, by the way, in the command patrol car and parked in front of the castle. And then 4, maybe it was 6 National Guard guys. They're like, hey, what's up? Who are you doing? Who are you? And at the end of it all, they're like wanting to take selfies with me. This has happened more than once. Oh, okay. If you guys see a star anywhere, you tell me. You let me know. You see any stars? Now, it does look like daytime, but that's just it. It's dawn. It's literal dawn. See? Blue skies. See? Mira. Now, if you guys know that not all Mexico is bad or dirty or dangerous, now let me ask you something. Take a good look at me. Y'all know what I look like. Okay, real non-threatening. Oh, by the way, I'm shredded. I'm down 60 pounds. Thank you very much. Now it's weird. We got weird clouds here. It's like a huge layer of clouds that are white and you can't see them. And then small clouds on top or behind them. Yeah, the only time that these UFO things show up is when there's clouds out. And then they shoot this projector. And it always seems to be at nights now. During the daytime, so I don't get to see any of these, speeding bullets flying by or Tic Tacs or whatever. I don't see any of that. What I do see every night is over here, right straight down there, every night just about, there's a helicopter coming from, there's the airport over there. So you'll see going up and down and just hovering there for like who knows how long, wasting money on gas, fucking helicopter. And it just sits there and then it pew takes off. Now, I'm assuming it's a helicopter because it's sitting there the whole time. How much is... Yo! What's up, Jabrillo? So much different from visual versus camera. But listen to this. Okay, so see this house on the corner while we're watching the sunrise? I'll do a little talk about this. This used to be a house that this part here, this part in the front. None of this was here before. None of this was here before. They're building a story. This is a wine store or liquor store or whatever. A wine store. They're doing a wine store here because they make wine here. I don't know what this bodega thing is over here, but this is how it used to look. That's how it used to look. When I say graffiti, that's what I mean. I don't know who the fuck Oscar is, but look at the wall. Looks like dog shit. That's a mural that the church did. And down there we had a competition for graffiti murals down there. So that's all very organized. We did that. And then we did this. We cleaned all that. It looked like that before. So it looked like this. Now, some of you guys get mad and say, oh, you guys are gentrifying the fucking area. You see that guy pulling up right there? That's a Mexican dude. And I bet she's wearing some shorty shorts today too. But him and his mom work 7 days a week, rent this place. The owner is renovating it. This place has a line going down the street. No signs, no advertisements. They got like 4 or 5, DD guys. They got about, of course. If they have anything left over by 12 o'clock noon, it's a miracle. I'm never at Bones. That's what they have left over. They're the ones that do the bone broth in the morning. And apparently, because it's so cheap, I let the cat out of the bag because they found out that bone broth is anti-aging and it has collagen in it. So all the fucking housewives are over here buying up all the bone broth. And they open at 8 o'clock, so these people are really gearing up. Anyway, that's how shitty this used to look. Now, they got mad at me and said, oh, you're gentrifying the area. Well, if you think that cleaning the area and making it look nicer is gentrifying it, then, okay, we're gentrifying it. I don't care. I'd rather it look like this with the sunrise than look like this every fucking day with the sunrise. So if I'm the asshole here, is that it? You want this over this? Are you crazy? But they get mad at me. They don't want me here. They're like, you act like, this is what they say. This is what they say that either me or someone who looks like me acts like. Like I'm the president of the whole town. Like I feel like I'm the president of the whole town because I'm the richest guy in town. Well, listen, if I live in your neighborhood, I'm not the richest guy in town. How's that grab you? So if you live in the same neighborhood, does that mean you're a rich asshole too? But aside from all that stupidity, this is what we did yesterday. Look at that. See that corner? That whole corner was built yesterday. That's how it's going to look after. This was, by the way, looked like this last week. And this looked like this 2 weeks ago. So this is all going to be new. But I'm the asshole, right? These are not gringos renovating. These are Mexican people renovating their own shit. So from this to this. Is that gentrification? Is there something wrong with changing this to this? Is there do you guys see a problem? Because I don't see a problem. You see this road? Do you know this used to have potholes the size of craters on the moon? You couldn't drive down here on a bicycle because there was glass everywhere. You couldn't have a nice car like mine because someone would fucking steal it. This area here was known so much for stealing cars and motorcycles that they considered putting up a substation. But with our presence here, just being here and being up all night, doing classes online and whatever, we see all the bad guys at nighttime and we go, boo, and they don't come back. We actually tell them, hey, fuck out of here. You don't live here. You never come down this road again. And you know what? They don't. All you got to do is give them a little pushback and they're gone because they don't know what you're capable of. Then there's the other half. The only people that seem to have a problem with gringos or weirdos or, foreigners in general are not necessarily racist, but more like, what do you say? Not racist, okay? Because they like you, then they don't like you. Because it's about envy. They envy. Okay, this is what they envy. Okay, they envy Shorty Shorts guy because he and his mom work 7 days a week to make this look like this. 7 days a week. By the way, there's your sunrise, by the way. And they say that we haven't bought anything here. All these houses belong to Mexicans. There's not a single North American within maybe fucking 10 miles of here that owns anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's all kinds of gringos in Tequisquiapan. But over here, the only gringos you see around here are the missionaries. If that tells you anything. But I'm the jerk because I say this looks a hell of a lot nicer. It just, to me, it appeals to me, and people come to visit, they go, wow, Mexico is so nice. I never thought. Because they're so used to seeing this. Now, I know you guys got some hoods and stuff like that that look like this, look like dog shit. But you remember, I came from Colombia where everything looked like this in one area. Like the whole town was on stilts and in mud. It looks like this now. Now, I did paint my own building. I did, start my own fruit market. I did give people tons of jobs. And I don't live there anymore. And it looks like this now. Did I gentrify it, or did I just make it look better? It's not more expensive, by the way. If you wanted to buy this house, right here, from here to there, no garage, there's your yard. This would cost you 40 grand. 40, 45 grand, depending upon how greedy the owner wants to be. But the market value of almost every house here is about 35,000 US. That's a pretty good deal. Plus you get to see all these sunrises every day. Sunrises and sunsets, both extraordinarily beautiful. So, what do y'all think? Am I gentrifying the neighborhood, or is the neighborhood gentrifying itself? Because look. Used to look like this. Guys, used to look like this. Murals, looks like dog shit. Now it looks like this. Alright? And then, look, and I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's a start. Down the street from here, down there, we're building an elementary school. That right there, that whole piece of land, okay, on the left, that's about 2 acres, and then the right is another 2 acres that we're going to make an elementary school. We started building it literally last month. I'm not building diddly. I'm just telling you guys that there's nothing better as a show of progress as far as like the economy getting better is building a school. Here, this area right here, this neighborhood,